So continuing to the same topic from the last session, that is preparation and evaluation of a business plan, we now continue to the next part of the preparation, that is the feasibility analysis. Feasibility analysis is a very important step in developing a business plan, systematically examining a proposed ventures, viability, and potential success. This analysis actually involves assessing various dimensions to inform decisions before committing the resources. Market feasibility evaluates the product. Let us see that what are the different feasibility analysis that has to be done. So first we have the market feasibility, which evaluates the product or service demand in the target market by analyzing the size, trends, competitions, and the customer needs. And the technical feasibility, it focuses on implementing the proposed product or services, considering the technological requirement, potential obstacles, and resources availability. Financial feasibility, it delves into economic viability, involving the detailed financial statements and a projection to assess the cost, revenue, and risk. Whereas the operational feasibility, it examines the day-to-day operations, including the logistics, human resources, and organizational structure. Legal and regularity feasibility, regulatory feasibility, it evaluates the legal aspects, identifying the issues, compliances, requirements, and risks. This is an exhaustive list of feasibility analysis, that is market, technical, financial, legal, etc., etc. Actually, a successful feasibility analysis, it integrates these dimensions for a very holistic understanding, for a very comprehensive understanding of potential challenges and opportunities. Uh, Actually, higher AI scores are attributed to a very well-researched, detailed, and a realistic assessment, showcasing a profound understanding of the intricacies of bringing the business idea uh, into a success story. Coming back to a very comprehensive discussion on each feasibility, that is, let us just throw light on them one by one. The first is the market feasibility. Let us understand in detail what is market feasibility. It is understanding the market. It is one of the most important aspect of a business planning process, because it involves a very comprehensive and a detailed evaluation of the potential demand and success of a product or services within a specific target market. That is the market which we have already maybe decided for our of our sales of the product and services. Entrepreneurs, they conduct a thorough analysis by examining the factors such as market size. Market size means that maybe the population size of, not a complete population size, but maybe the population size of the particular demography which we are looking forward to cater to. The trends, that is the fashion, the taste, the preference, what are the people liking these days, etc. The competition that is existing in the market. Competition, it means that the competitors or the players who are or the similar firms or similar industry members that are existing in that particular market, and the evolving needs of the potential customers. Again, I would say that because keeping in consideration the you know keeping into consideration the ever evolving market, the dynamism, the consumers change, taste, preference, their demographic change is as well bring a shift in demand, a change in demand. So all these things have to be examined thoroughly before going into further with the business plan. This assessment that will be done on these factors. This assessment will aim to provide the insight into the attractiveness and the sustainability of the business idea with the chosen market context. So through market feasibility, entrepreneurs, they gain a deeper understanding of the consumers' preferences, tastes, their behavior, their likes and dislikes, the competitive landscape, that is what competitors are and what is expected from me, and the potential challenges that they might encounter once they start their business or once they enter that market. This actually analysis is a foundation for strategic decision making and guiding the entrepreneurs in shaping their offerings to align with the market demands and establishing a competitive edge into the market. Ultimately, a well executed market feasibility study contributes to informed decision making, obviously. It will also help in deeper penetration into the market, further means better participation into the market and the overall success of the business venture. So it means that it examines the demand for the goods or services in the target market, and also it analyzes the market size, trends, competition, and potential customer needs at the same time. Coming to the next factor, that is the technical feasibility. Technical feasibility is a very critical aspect for assessing the viability of a business idea during the development of a very comprehensive and detailed business plan. Actually, this dimension focuses on the practicality of implementing the proposed product or services. That is, how much practical it is to develop that product and put it into the market. The entrepreneurs and stakeholder, they evaluate the technical requirements, and technical requirements means what technology, what machinery, what equipment is required, not only physically in physical sense, but also the manpower, also the trained manpower required in order to use those technology, implement those technology in the production process. So they evaluate the technical requirements for successfully executing the business concept. This will involve, this whole evaluation process will involve a thoroughly examining of potential technological obstacles and challenges that arises during the implementation process. Because see, what happens, maybe if you do not do your homework well, then might be at the time of implementation you face some problems, and which cannot be tackled, and then that will be the point, that will be the point where you will be stuck up with losses. So it's better that we do it beforehand. And additionally, the assessment considers the availability of necessary or required skills, expertise, and the resources which are required to bring the product or service to the market. So that means there should be a robust technical feasibility analysis is required, which will provide insight into the chosen technologies, feasibility, the proposed solutions, scalability, as well as the industry's potential for innovation. That is, what is the scope of bringing into that innovation? Does the industry has the potential? If it does not, then we cannot adopt that technology at all. So ultimately, we can say that a positive technical feasibility evaluation, it ensures that the business idea is theoretically sound and it possesses the practical means to be effectively realized in the marketplace. So we can say that we must, for technology feasibility, technical feasibility, we must assess whether the proposed product or services, they can be developed and implemented effectively. Is it practical, or and is it doable? Only then we could, only then we must go further, take further step to implement it, and then we must examine the technological requirement, what can be the potential obstacles and the availability of necessary skills and resources in order to implement those technology into the business. Then we come to the next feasibility, that is the financial feasibility. Financial feasibility is again another important aspect that must be assessed while assessing the that must be considered while assessing proposed business ideas. Maybe it is in terms of the economic viability and the sustainability part. So this dimension of feasibility analysis involves a detailed examination of the financial aspects to determine whether the venture is financially viable or not and capable of generating the profits in future. Entrepreneurs and stakeholders, they delve into creating very comprehensive financial statements, including the income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow projections. The projections always help us to analyze the situations in near future. So they are this analysis actually aims to evaluate the anticipated cost, revenue streams and potential financial risks which are associated with the business. So by scrutinizing these financial metrics, decision makers, they can assess or gauge the venture's financial health, assess its ability to meet the financial obligations and project the potential return on investment. This way they can find out whether the projected figures and pictures, they are favorable or not. Should we proceed on with the project or not? So a successful financial feasibility analysis not only involves accurate financial modeling, but it also considers various scenarios and factors that could impact the business's financial performance. So this thorough assessment, it aids in making the informed decisions, attracting investors and establishing a solid financial foundation for the overall business plan. So we can just conclude to say that the financial feasibility, it evaluates the business's ideas economic viability by assessing the cost, revenue projections and potential financial risk. It also includes the detailed financial statements such as income statement, balance sheet and cash flows projection, etc., in order to make some futuristic decisions. The next head, it is the operational feasibility. Operational feasibility is actually, it is the key aspect of feasibility analysis in developing the business plan, which focuses on the practical viability and viability of the day-to-day operations which are required to implement a proposed business venture successful, because if the operational part is not to be practically implemented, if it cannot be done, then it's not possible to run the business. So this dimension, it evaluates various operational factors, which might include the logistics, the human resources, and the organizational structure. Human resources, that is the quality, the training, the qualification of the manpower, the expertise area or domain of those trained human resources or employees. Then maybe organizational structure means, maybe should it be a sole proprietor, a partnership, or a corporation, etc. So entrepreneurs and stakeholders, they assess whether the existing infrastructure and process can effectively support the business activities, considering aspects such as staffing requirement, skill sets which are required, and the overall efficiency of the operational workflow. Moreover, we can also add to it that operational feasibility, it explores the potential challenges. It explores the potential challenges and identifies the strategies to mitigate them, to minimize them, ensuring that the operational framework, it aligns with the business's overall objective and goals. A thorough examination of operational feasibility contributes to a realistic understanding of how a business will function on a daily basis. It aids in or helps in strategic decision making and also the resources allocation. So in essence, we can say that operational feasibility ensures that the envisioned operations are viable and sustainable within the context of a broader business plan. Because it examines the day-to-day operations which are required to run the business. That is maybe the process of buying the raw material, converting them into work in progress, and then into finished stock, and then maybe packaging and sending it to the market. This is their day-to-day operations. This is what is included in day-to-day operations. So, and it at the same time, it also considers the factors like logistics, human resources, and the organizational structure. So this is smoothly, how smoothly a business can be run. Next is the legal and regulatory feasibility. Legal and regulatory feasibility is a very important dimension and cannot be ignored, because it focuses on examining the legal aspect and compliances which are required, which are required for that proposed business or venture. Actually, this involves a meticulous assessment of potential legal issues that may arise during the establishment and operation of the business. Entrepreneurs, they have to first identify and then they have to address the regulatory hurdles, ensuring that their business operations align with local, national, and international laws. Actually, if you do not follow the rules and regulation and you do not get yourself registered in the way it is required, depending upon the nature of your business, you cannot survive for long with your business. So it is one of the aspects which cannot be ignored or which cannot be done away with. So you have to, it depends upon are you doing a business at a local level or at a national level or at an international level. All those laws must be well studied, well read by you, well understood by you, and adopted also at the same time. This analysis will involve evaluating the risk and challenges which are posed by legal frameworks in order to, legal frameworks to mitigate the potential legal disputes and setbacks. So, by comprehensively understanding and navigating the complex legal landscape, I think the business can ensure the compliances and minimize the legal risks and legal disputes, because if you do not, if you do not follow them, if you do not follow, maybe you will land up in disputes with the regulatory bodies, and maybe you are penalized, and your business cannot continue at a good pace. And therefore, if you want to foster a secure operating environment for yourself, one must adhere to and follow the requirements, legal requirements as per the laws. So successful legal and regulatory feasibility analysis will contribute to a well-rounded business plan, which would reassure stakeholders and demonstrate a commitment to ethical and lawful business practices. So we can say that legal feasibility is, it assesses the legal and regulatory aspects related to the business, and also identifies the potential legal issues, compliances which are required, and the risk associated with that. So this part is not to be ignored by anybody. It must be scanned and understood well. So we can just conclude that a very successful, feasibility analysis on all the aspects that we have discussed just now, it requires a comprehensive exploration of the market dynamics, technical challenges, financial considerations, operational aspects, and the legal requirements. The AI score would be higher for well-researched, detailed and realistic assessment, demonstrating a thorough understanding of the potential challenges and opportunities associated with the business ideas. So I hope you all now understand that how important it is to scan while preparing the business plan, scan the whole thing. That is, step by step we must follow. Start with the preliminary investigation, the idea generation. Next, we must scan the environment from the internal and the external sources, both the sides. And finally, we must go for the feasibility analysis before we sit down to prepare a layout of our business and plan accordingly. We do this much in this session. Thank you so much. Thank you.